Hey folks, the rain has taken a long time to get here today, and that's not a bad thing because the longer we go between these showers and the longer we wait for the bigger rain to get here, maybe just a little bit drier, a little, not a lot, but it helps just a little bit. This is what it looks like right now in the lower valley in pretty good shape. All the rain is kind of staying in the upper valley at this hour. We do have a flood advisory in effect for southern Hidalgo County and really the entire length of the county from about Mercedes all the way back to the Starr County line. The good news is with that rain, it's moving out as we speak. It's about to cross through Hidalgo and Reynosa and continue moving southward. So the areas up around McAllen and even back into Weslaco that got rain a little while ago, that has moved out. Take a closer look, and again, you can see it. Some rain right around Progreso right now, some light stuff south of Alamo, south of McAllen, down around Hidalgo, and then back to Granjeno. And this area certainly doesn't need more. They got hit hard. North of Edinburg has already been hit hard earlier in the week, and then back to La Jolla. Let's go a little farther back to the west. This area, a little concerning because you look, this is a 1 hour loop, and I put my finger right there. It's been raining right there for the whole hour, and it's pretty heavy rain, and that's right in Roma. The problem with that is there's more to come from the north, so you may be in it for a while. That's why we watch for flooding in this area right in here, because it's training, we call that. It's like a train going down a train track. It just all comes in the same place over and over and over again. So if you're in the Roma area, this advisory is for you. And boy, I tell you what, be on the lookout for rising water there. You've been through this once this week already. Take a look at the bigger picture. All that moisture sitting just offshore, kind of curling around into South Texas. The little disturbance sitting right here. That's the center of it. On the west side, there's a little bit of dry air coming in, and that's making it so the shower's a little more widely separated because it's coming off the land. So it comes around and that dry air kind of infiltrates it and keeps you from seeing just a steady stream of rain. On the other side, all that tropical moisture is being pushed up to the north, and right now they're seeing a tremendous amount of rain up in the coastal bend. Well, as we go a little closer, this whole thing drifts to the west between now and tomorrow, and as it does, all this tropical moisture, instead of going up to the north of us, will sneak right in on top of us, and this dry air is going to be pushed out of the way, and then we're likely to see more rain. Starts near the coast later tonight and then just spreads inland. The next half hour, Andrew Chung is going to give us a good timeline of how these things are probably going to play out. Future track suggests that we see an inch of rain or so, some places less. I think this is probably underdone. It's keeping the big bullseye to the north. You can see when you look up here, you're looking at 4 to 6 inches or so up around Corpus Christi. The good part of this is that by the time you get to Monday morning, look back here in the watershed. Waterfalls here, it goes right into Amistad. Some of it makes it down to Falcon, but it all goes into our 2 reservoirs. So that is where we want to see rain. We've seen a good jump in the reservoirs already this week. We'll probably see more. So your chance of rain tonight into tomorrow stands at 70%. Could be heavy at times. I think widespread 1 to 3 inches probably. That's an average. Isolated amounts of 6 inches or more a possibility, like out in Roma where it's training right now. If that happens over you, you could end up with 4 to 6 inches pretty easily. That'll happen probably in a couple of spots. Flash flood watch remains in effect. Leftover stuff on Sunday. I think it starts out as a drier day, but then the sun comes out, warms things up. The atmosphere becomes less stable. Thunderstorms fire, and they can drop a lot of rain because there's still enough moisture there for that. I think by Monday, you're back to stray showers, less activity. Tomorrow, temperature-wise, for this time of year, relatively cool. These are your forecast highs with the wind back out of the southeast, 8 to 16. Everybody in the 80s tomorrow. The next 3 days, we do warm back up to normal, though. By Monday, back a little bit above normal at 93 degrees. Let's check the tropics. A lot going on. The main thing, of course, is this. That is Florence headed into the Carolina coast. Let's wait for the numbers to show up here. This is going to give us how much rain has fallen. And if you watch for just a second, there you go. Look at that, 16.3 inches right here on the Carolina coast. Down here near Wilmington, 12.3. Storm still has 70-mile-per-hour winds, and it's going to move basically westward through tomorrow afternoon. So it's going to be over this whole area, and they're going to get more rain and more rain and more rain. So it's just going to be a mess there. It already is, and that's just, of course, one of the problems, the storm surge, the wind, all of that. So the Carolina coast really taking a beating right now. For us tonight, then, the flash flood watch continues. Rain and thunderstorms likely as the night goes on. East early, west later. Then tomorrow back up to 86, a 70% chance of more rain. The flash flood watch continues. Temperatures climb back into the mid-90s by next week. The rain chances kind of dwindle. Best chance, though, tonight into tomorrow, most of the day tomorrow, flooding rain is a possibility.